So what do you do in the creative industry? Are you a student or director or...?
Yeah, so in the creative industry, I'm a student at Nescott College.
So within the creative industry, currently right now, I am a teacher.
I do H&D media.
So I am a student at Nescott for creative industry.
I have like a rough idea. It's about mental health and making sure your state of mind is okay.
Hannah asked me this yesterday and I didn't know how to explain it. I guess in terms of like looking after your mental health and well-being, it's just making sure you're putting your brain at the forefront of everything and stop... oh God. Hold on, let me think about this.
Well-being is your mental health, so how well you're doing as a person, either physically, mentally, emotionally.
In terms of mental health and well-being, I'd say it's about putting yourself first at all times. Obviously, sometimes, in life you can get stressed out and stuff like that, but as long as you're putting your brain first and not letting anything else in the way of that, I think that's important.
Yeah, it's had a positive and negative effect on my mental health. I mean, the fun thing about this industry is you go through so many stages of a production, so from the creative aspect that can, really help your mental health and make you be creative, to then the production side where it might get a little bit more struggling with your mental health because there's a lot of pressure around creating a really, really good piece of work.
Creative media has had a positive impact on my mental health because it has made me realise, or it's made me... How has it?
How has it?
Yeah, I mean, before I worked here at Nescott as a teacher, I was working in TV for 3 years. And as much as I hate to admit, I think the reason why I gave up working in TV as quick as I did was because I didn't look after my mental health enough, and I don't necessarily think the people who I work with did either. So now I'm here in a supportive environment where I get to teach students, like-minded people, about that world, and give them the best advice possible and help them do things that I did differently.
It's very stressful, and I think moving to this college also without being with my close friends, it's kind of put quite a big impact on me as well. So, yeah.
After creating a production, it makes me feel very relieved, and after all of that built up stress, I feel very calm and relaxed, and I'm very proud of my work afterwards. So I'd say it has quite a positive impact, but also there is a side of negativity in that as well.
Oh, it's great because you have so much freedom to kind of do and explore whatever you want. Obviously, the media's changing all the time, so we get to incorporate the evolving technologies year by year. This year we introduced an esports course, and because we recognised that was a huge thing within the kind of new form media, and it's been great, and we've seen some great work. So I feel proud to be able to be part of pioneering the next generation.
Esports, personally for me, it's been great. I've always loved gaming. To have the opportunity to do this course professionally is amazing to me, and still sometimes I can't believe that I've gone in to be able to do it. But I can understand for others it might not be the same, not the course they were looking to get into, but for me, I'm quite happy with where I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I've experienced it firsthand myself, but I've got a few friends who work in film and TV right now who are struggling with their mental health and they've had to take breaks. And obviously, as an adult, when you've got bills to pay, that's not as easy for some. So I think there's a lot of emphasis on making sure that contestants, contribs and people that are involved in these TV shows and films are looked after, but actually the hours you work and the complicated people you work with does have an effect on your mental health as a crew, and so therefore I feel like we're not looked after as much as we should.
Yeah, 100% more. See, there's loads of people struggling with it, and I don't think not many people notice that much because a lot of people hide it, which is a lot harder for people to know if you're suffering with mental health or any other thing like that.
I believe that well-being does need to be, how do I say that?
So when I was researching for this unit, it was about creative practitioners and well-being, and there was literally nothing online about well-being.
Really?
Practitioners, no. So you could just say like, I feel as though it needs to be represented more in creative practitioners and maybe in creative practitioners' works.
I can't say that word, but
Creative practitioners.
creative practitioners.
Yes.
I do believe that it needs to be shown. No.
I think absolutely, because well-being isn't something that's to be ignored. Mental health, your well-being, it's all really important, and some people may hide it really well or they just may not show it, but it is important for everyone, and I feel like it's definitely going to be helping a lot of people if it's more well-known out there.
I believe that I believe that well-being.
Yeah.
I believe that well-being needs to be represented more
to the public.
Should I just say to the public?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe that well-being needs to be creative
Practitioners' well-being.
I can't say that. Get Amy to say it,
Okay.
and then use Amy's.
Overall, I feel like, it's a subject that needs to be taken further and really experimented. But I feel like there are lots of different films out there nowadays that have started to explore it, and it's going to get there hopefully in a few years' time.